Hello, my crafty friends. Today I'm sharing a masculine birthday card that's also a pop-up card. So for my card today, I used pattern paper and stickers from My Mind's Eye called Boy Crazy. I had got the paper out to work on my December sheetload of cards and was inspired to just kind of keep creating with it. These were two strips that were left over in the package. I just fishtailed the ends and added them to the card. This one is done with foam tape, and if I used foam tape on my card, I used the thin foam tape, so there's not a lot of bulk. This Have a Fun Day is a sentiment from Your Next Stamps Cool Tag Banner Sentiment Set. It's one of my favorite stamps in that set. And then this little starburst is a punch that I've had forever. I added a little texture to this white panel with both an embossing folder, which is the Subtles embossing folder by Stampin' Up, and then my very favorite dot stamp, which is a peg stamp by Stamps by Judith, and I've had it for years. Inside is the pop-up. I used Karen Burniston's flip frame pop-up, which is easy peasy to do. I don't have an assembly video for this card because Karen Burniston has assembly videos for all of her dies right on the project pages at karenburniston.com. So if you have the flip frame pop-up and you want a refresher on how to assemble it, you can find that assembly video right on the product page on her website. The flip frame pop-up is going to be a die set that I use a lot. I think my previous favorite would have been the Catherine label pop-up, mostly because you get all this height and dimension from both it and the Catherine label pop-up. They're easy peasy to assemble, to adhere inside your card, and you don't need an inner card and an outer card. They adhere right inside your card. The Fun Robot, you can see, coordinates with the pattern paper. It was a sticker. It's a 3D sticker cut apart from the pattern paper as well. Wishing you the happiest of birthdays. That is a stamp by Stampin' Up, and it's from a set called Happiest of Birthdays. Stitched Stars are a die set by Stephanie Bernard at the Stamps of Life. Now, the flip frame pop-up is designed so that this corner rubs on this area of your card to close. So you have to pay attention to your layout. You don't want a catch point. I couldn't move this up and put a signing block here because that would have caught the edge of the signing block. But you can see my card has no problem opening and closing on its own. However, if you do really need to put something there, you can always assist the card by holding onto that corner as you close it. Personal preference for me is to not add anything here so that whoever I send the card to can open and close it with no difficulty. So you can see my card still does fold quite flat for mailing because I only used thin foam tape and there's not a lot of folds on it. It will mail for a single stamp. Now I forgot to mention this stitched rectangle here comes with the flip frame pop-up, and you can see I added one to the back of my flip frame as well. I just like the finished look of it, and I'm sure that when people open the card, they're going to look at it from this view as well. My card today is larger than A2. It is 4.5 inches by 6 inches, which fits in an A6 envelope. If you enjoyed my card today, please give my video a thumbs up and subscribe to see more of my interactive cards. And that's it for me today.